Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Ottawa Arts Council Awards presentation. My name is Nicole Milne. I'm the Executive Director of the Ottawa Arts Council and co-host for today's presentation. I would like to begin by acknowledging that the Council offices are located on the unceded and unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people, past, present, and future caretakers of this land. Thank you for joining us online today as we pay tribute to a group of incredibly talented Ottawa artists and celebrate their achievements. Merci de nous rejoindre en ligne aujourd'hui alors que nous rendons hommage à un groupe d'artistes d'Ottawa incroyablement talentueux et que nous célébrons leur réalisation. Over the next 45 minutes, we'll be hearing from our supporters and announcing the 6 finalists and 6 laureates of the 2021 awards. Joining me in the celebration is the incomparable Antoine L. who will help kick off the event.
Thank you, Nicole, and good afternoon, everyone. It is a privilege to be here to showcase some of the remarkable Ottawa talent. As a local musician and artist myself, I support the Council as a community member, a board committee member, and as the president of the Ottawa chapter of the Canadian Association of Black Lawyers, helping garner sponsorship support for the awards. Nicole and I have known each other for many, many years, and I am delighted and extremely excited to be able to share in this celebration. Before we make the first announcement, please welcome Mayor Jim Watson to say a few words.
Hi, I'm Jim Watson, Mayor of the City of Ottawa. It's my pleasure to welcome everyone to the Ottawa Arts Council Arts Awards celebration. Despite not being able to acknowledge you all in person, I'm proud to know that many of you will be honored for your artistic contributions to our city. The recent partnership between the OAC and the city's Cultural Development and Initiatives Unit has been helpful for the Council to navigate the impact of the pandemic in the arts, culture, and heritage sectors. The Victor Tolgesy Award, presented in partnership with the City of Ottawa, has recognized the accomplishments of residents who have enriched the cultural life of Ottawa since 1987. Named in honor of the late Ottawa artist, Victor Tolgesy, this award is presented as a joint venture of the City of Ottawa and Ottawa Arts Council to recognize an individual who has significantly contributed to the Ottawa arts community. The award recipient receives a bronze cast of Victor's 1963 sculpture titled Seed and Flower, provided by the City of Ottawa, as well as the cash prize of $5,000. I'd like to offer my sincere congratulations to all of the well-deserved recipients and thank you for your contributions to art and culture in Ottawa. Thank you very much. Encore merci beaucoup pour votre contribution. À la prochaine.
Thank you, Mayor Watson. We look forward to learning more about the Victor Tolgesy Award at the end of this presentation, so please stay tuned. And special thanks to the City of Ottawa for their ongoing support and long-standing partnership with the Council Awards program. Now it's time to announce the winner of our first award, the Corel Endowment Fund for the Arts Award.
This award champions projects that celebrate the integration of technology and the arts. Please welcome Chris Johnson, Council Board Member and Awards Committee Jury Chair, to share a little bit about the jury experience and announce this year's recipients of the Corel Endowment Fund for the Arts Award.
Hello, my name is Chris Johnson and I am an Ottawa Arts Council Board Member and this year's Awards Committee Chair. I had the huge pleasure of sitting on the jury alongside an exquisite team of artists, arts professionals, educators, and organizers that consisted this year of Shala Barami, Francis Boyle, Vanessa Lavelle, Morris Ogbowu, and Nora Patton. The jury met virtually this year to assess all of the applications that we received for all of our arts awards, and the conversations and decisions that the jury has made are, in my opinion, very good ones. About the Corel Endowment Fund for the Arts Award, This award champions projects that celebrate the integration of technology and the arts. The award supports projects with the potential to significantly advance the artist's art practice or have an impact on the community. I think we can all see the relevance of adapting arts practices digitally, especially given the current climate that we're living through, and the past year when so many awards or arts practices have been adapted to take place online. And now, the recipient of the Corel Endowment for the Arts Award is la lauréate du prix de fonds de dotation Corel pour les arts et Christine Mockett. Christine Mockett is an Ottawa fiber sculptor working with themes of place, presence, and value. She has a passion for developing community arts projects, helping isolated populations, and has worked with various people from many cultures and with difficult life situations. Her artworks combine buildings or environments with narrative presence. Clothing is wound around building materials like lives wound around places. Fiber surfaces combine with discarded metal, plastics, and technology detritus, and will next include narrative dynamic functioning technology. Christine works zero garbage and emphasizes turning anything into arts materials. Congratulations to Christine.
Hi, I'm Christine Mockett, an Ottawa-based fiber artist and sculptor. I work a lot in community-engaged art, teaching, and helping people access arts programming, and I believe that everyone is inherently creative. I'm honored to accept the Corel Endowment Fund for the Arts Award this year for my Talking Blankets project. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to create this project and to combine fiber art, electronics, storytelling, and culture. The project will be a jacquard woven blanket in thermochromic yarns with images of old growth trees, and the image will change with temperature changes. A circuit wired into the blanket will play a story recorded by myself and a wonderful creative First Nations artist who wishes to remain anonymous. The narrative will stop temporarily if a shadow falls on a light-sensitive switch in the circuit. And I'm really looking forward to presenting this project when it's completed, particularly when we can engage with artwork in person again. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
Congratulations, Christine, and a big thank you to all of this year's applicants for the Corel Award. Félicitations, Christine, et un grand merci à tous les candidats du prix Corel. Le prochain prix est axé sur la prochaine génération d'artistes. Our next award focuses on our next generation of artists. The Young Artist Award was introduced to the Council under the leadership of former Council board member and renowned Ottawa visual artist, Andrew Morrow.
This is the only Council award that offers a mentorship component where a young artist is encouraged to propose a project with a commitment to work closely with a mentor artist in their field to support and champion the project from concept to fruition.
The award invests in the creative potential of our next generation of artists. And if this year's laureate is any indication, our community has a lot to look forward to. This grade 11 student from Glebe Collegiate has been drawing since they were 10 years old. They have a passion for telling stories through illustration, inspired by cartoons, anime, and comics. They also love drawing ticks, leeches, and bugs. Their name is Dana Van Loon, and here they are to tell you more about their proposed project.
The project that I would like to propose is a little mini short film called The Atlantic String Machine, and it's about this violin-playing robot who lives by the Atlantic with a little girl, and I don't know, there's a plot, but I won't regale you with it. It's I don't trust myself to be concise. But here is what some demo thumbnails. I already have a bunch of thumbnails. I have the whole thing plotted out. I have some more finished character designs, but not digitally. But in any case, as you can see, I wanted it to be animated or maybe something a little bit shorter, like an animatic. But I don't know. We'll have to see. If I get the grant, then I will definitely be a little bit more ambitious about it. But I just really wanted it as a gift to the family friend whose band is named the Atlantic Stream Machine, and I just wanted to see what I could do.
Wow. With that kind of interest and creative curiosity, we're all excited to see what might come of this opportunity. Congratulations, Dana. We look forward to seeing your idea come to life. Project X, the Council's Photography Award, took on a new direction this year. The Council partnered with SPOW Center and the Ottawa Art Gallery to enhance the award in ways that were more meaningful to the photographic art community. This year, we further enhanced the award with the additional support of Endowment.
Nous nous sommes associés à SPOW et à la Galerie d'Art d'Ottawa afin d'améliorer le prix de manière plus marquante pour notre communauté artistique photographe. To speak more about the collaboration, let's first hear from SPOW's creative director, Jonathan Hoban, followed by Catherine Sinclair, deputy director and chief curator of the Ottawa Art Gallery.
I'm Jonathan Hoban. I'm the creative director at the SPOW Center. Nestled in the heart of the nation's capital, SPOW is one of Canada's foremost photographic arts centers. SPOW is home to the only two-year photographic arts diploma in Canada, a unique international artist residency, and the region's only independent and critical gallery space dedicated to photographic and video art. SPOW is absolutely thrilled to partner with the Ottawa Arts Council and the Ottawa Art Gallery to reimagine the Project X Award. The award is designed to support and advance photographic excellence by recognizing the merits of a compelling, publicly presented photographic project by an Ottawa-based artist. This year, the award has grown with the addition of an exciting new supporting sponsor, Endowment. SPOW prides itself on cultivating a community of distinct artistic vision, critical dialogue, and technical expertise in the photographic arts through exhibition, partnerships, and education. Our new facility offers students and guests rare access to digital technology, photographic studio equipment, as well as the largest and most well-appointed darkroom in the region, enabling educational opportunities in both contemporary and historic processes. As previously mentioned, this year we are excited to welcome the new supporting sponsor, Endowment. Founded in 1986 in the Outaouais, Endowment is an artist-run resource center which supports research creation, production, and the dissemination of media arts in the National Capital Region. Endowment carries out numerous open-call artistic programs, holds workshops and special events, and offers a wide range of services such as high-end equipment rentals, museum-quality printing, and technical support for local artists. The Endowment Production Center is proud to help shine a light on local photography talents and support our artistic community. The Project X Award is adjudicated by a jury composed of representatives from SPOW, the Ottawa Art Gallery, as well as 3 independent experts from the visual art and photographic community. The award recipient will receive a prize of $1,000, a bursary of $1,000 towards SPOW classes or residency program, the opportunity to exhibit at the Ottawa Art Gallery, as well as receive an associated CARFAC exhibition fee, and a $500 credit at Endowment. It's critical that Ottawa-based artists that utilize photographic processes in their practice are nurtured and supported, which is why SPOW, the Ottawa Arts Council, the Ottawa Art Gallery, as well as supporting sponsor Endowment are invested in the Project X Award.
The Ottawa Art Gallery is the city's municipal visual arts institution, gratefully situated on the unceded territory of the Anishinaabe people. Located in downtown Ottawa, it's a place for the curious to explore, support, and experience Ottawa-Gatineau's rich artistic heritage as a hub for creative conversations and connections. As a leader in the arts community, we present new ideas and provide a cultural meeting place to actively promote relationships and exchanges between artists and various diverse facets of our community. The OAG was very pleased to be invited last year to partner with the Council for the Arts in Ottawa and the School of the Photographic Arts in the Project X Photography Award. As a partner, a member of our curatorial team sits on the award selection jury, and we then provide the successful recipient a space to exhibit on site at the OAG in the same year, and of course provide them with a Carfax exhibition fee, marketing, and a speaking opportunity. Last year, we were pleased to present the work of award winner John Healy in our Sky Lounge in the fall. Healy presented his series Plastic Beach, a set of still life images of foraged plastic refuse discovered along the shores of our waterways. By removing the disintegrated objects from their context and lighting them with dramatic effect, he asked us to contemplate them in the tradition of portraiture. As such, we could no longer just walk by this garbage scattered on our beaches, but were asked to think about them as the immortal permutations in our environment that they are, and to mediate on our own culpability in their creation in the first place. We're thrilled to partner again this year in this event. Joyce Crago. Raised on a farm in Ontario, Joyce Crago's art practice is ever evolving. Following a varied career from textiles to law, Joyce returned to her creative roots with photography and later expanded her practice to include performance, video, sculpture, and installation. Her project, Playing Dead, is selected as a finalist for the Project X Photography Award, a project that emerges from her ongoing investigation of death, mourning, and sorrow. Turning the camera on her aging body and the objects and void left in the wake of a loved one's passing, this work explores the vulnerable intimacies of death. It questions our impulse to hold on to each other and to reconstitute ourselves through remnant traces. Elizabeth Raymer Griffin. Elizabeth Raymer Griffin was a former adjunct instructor at Pittsburgh's Carnegie Mellon University for a decade before moving to Ottawa with her husband and son. She is an active member of Ottawa's art community and co-founder of 44.4 Mothers Artists Collective. Orange Ad Verse is informed by her incredible breadth of knowledge and tutelage in experimental Bauhaus-inspired self-portraiture, in which she explores image concepts on both the visual and spatial levels. Her project challenges the inherent limitations of film photography by inventing backlit frames behind color positives, activating each piece and returning the viewer to the artist's tradition of looking at images in a lightbox. Katherine Takpannie. Katherine Takpannie is an urban Inuk whose family is originally from Apex Hill, Nunavut. However, she was born in Montreal, Quebec. Takpannie is self-taught and is an emerging photographer who wants to reveal the complexities and nuances of urban Inuit life. Having lived most of her life in Ottawa, her work speaks to the Ottawa that she sees. Her visual language expands out from lifestyle portraiture to include lush landscapes and gritty urban scenes. Katherine aims to help raise awareness and bring forth important conversations through her work by capturing performative and political gestures reflecting issues that Canadians face daily.
Thank you, Jonathan and Katherine, for your individual support in this partnership and for the support of your organizations. This award has been made much more meaningful to the laureates thanks to your investment. Now it's time to meet the recipient of the 2021 Project X Photography Award. Congratulations to Joyce Crago. Here she is to say a few words.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled and I'm grateful, especially in light of my fellow finalists. A shout out to Katherine and to Elizabeth. This work is called Playing Dead, and it's about the death of my sister, Hazel, and my attempt to hold on to her. Some thank yous to SPOW, to Jonathan Hoban and Michael Tardioli, to the OAG, and to Demo, the three fabulous sponsors. A thank you to Brian St. Denis and Contact Photography Festival for giving me a featured show at Contact, and to my gifted teacher, Cara Tierney. Thank you all.
Congratulations, Joyce. Next up is the Emerging Artist Award, which was reimagined this year to honor the creative excellence of artists from IBPOC communities. Ce prix reconnaît et encourage les réalisations des artistes d'Ottawa qui sont au début de leur carrière artistique et qui sont force de devenir des artistes professionnels reconnus tout en s'engageant auprès de la communauté. The recipient will receive a $5,000 award, and 2 finalists will receive a $1,000 awards each. The award is supported by presenting sponsor Kelly Santini and finalist sponsor, the Ottawa chapter of the Canadian Association of Black Lawyers, for which Antoine is the president.
Nicole, I'm sure you will agree with me that independent artists have been one of the most effective groups affected by the pandemic. I can personally attest to the struggle and expense that goes into making art, and I know that every little bit of financial assistance helps tremendously, particularly for underrepresented artists in our community. Cable's sponsorship of this award helps shine a spotlight on the incredible talent that we have in our community, while championing a culture of inclusion that supports opportunity for all. Please join me in welcoming Mitch Katagalawa from Kelly Santini LLP and Jacqueline Beckles, Vice President of the Ottawa chapter of the Canadian Association of Black Lawyers, to learn more about the finalists and announce this year's Emerging Artist Award recipient.
Love, courage, compassion, kindness. No human emotion has been locked down during this pandemic. This is precisely why, in the midst of a global epidemic that tries to suffocate our humanity with isolation, the voices of our souls expressed in art are needed more now than in the before times. Shared experience conveyed through music or spoken word from a diverse chorus can strengthen the social fabric when other forces try to shred it. This is why Kelly Santini LLP is so excited to partner with the Canadian Association of Black Lawyers to sponsor the Ottawa Arts Council Indigenous, Black, Persons of Color Emerging Artist Award. Kelly Santini LLP is an Ottawa law firm which recognizes the importance of this award, not only because it celebrates and pushes diversity to the forefront of the artistic community, but also because it reflects the cutting edge of artistry. These are the people who will be influencing the direction of their chosen craft in the years to come. Pay attention to these nominees because you'll be hearing from them again, and you'll want to say you were there when their names were associated with the Ottawa Arts Council.
My name is Jacqueline Beckles, and I'm here on behalf of the Canadian Association of Black Lawyers, or CABLE, a national network of legal professionals formed in March of 1996. CABLE's continuing goal is to bring together law professionals and other interested members of the community from across Canada to cultivate and maintain a collective of Black legal professionals. CABLE is committed to reinvesting in the community by promoting academic and professional excellence, establishing support systems for law students, providing role models for our youths, and giving public recognition to individuals and organizations for achievements and contributions to the community. We are proud to partner with Kelly Santini and the Ottawa Arts Council on this occasion. On behalf of CABLE, I am very pleased to be here to present the finalists for the Emerging Artists Award. Lute pedal violist, composer, and arranger Catherine Patricia Cobbler has crafted a singular niche in improvisation and classical performance. She obsesses over creating uniquely arresting soundscapes, whether in solo recitals, composing for theater, performing in site-specific art installations, and more. Recognized as an in-demand artist, she has been featured in Canada's Capital Region's most notable concert series, including Music and Beyond, the Shenkman Arts Centre, Music at Southminster, and the Ottawa New Music Creators Analog Series, to name a few. Born in Sri Lanka and raised on Prince Edward Island, based in Ottawa, Amanda Lowe Warnakula Surya is an ambient folk artist that writes multilingual music that blends her folk roots and experimental muses from both islands that raised her. She is a grant writer, educator, and helps artists develop their careers. As the program coordinator at Girls Rock Ottawa, her mandate is to provide professional development opportunities, community engagement, and advocacy support for women and gender diverse folks, helping them gain equitable access to opportunities in music both on and off stage. Namitha Rathinappillai is a Tamil Canadian spoken word poet, performer, workshop facilitator, and organizer who entered the Ottawa arts community in 2017. Since then, she has been involved with Urban Legends Poetry Collective, ULPC, and made ULPC history as the first female and youngest director. She is a two-time Canadian Festival of Spoken Word team member with ULPC in 2018 and 2019. She published her first chapbook titled Dirty Laundry with Battle Axe Press in 2018, and her chapbook Self-Fulfilled Prophecy will be published by Moon Jelly House in 2021.
Congratulations to all three of the artists, as they're very deserving of the nomination. Kelly Santini LLP and Cable are thrilled to announce that the winner of the Ottawa Arts Council Indigenous, Black, Persons of Color, Emerging Artist Award is Amanda Lo Warna-Kula-Surya. Congratulations, Amanda.
Aiboan. Hello everyone. Salut tout le monde. I would like to thank the Ottawa Arts Council, the Emerging Artist Award jury, as well as the community for this incredible honor. It has been so wonderful to be in such great company with my fellow nominees, and I look forward to continuing to grow and strengthen our communities together. Thank you to my nominators for thinking of me. There are not enough words to describe just how grateful I am for this recognition of my work, both as a creative and for my work within the community. Thank you to my Girls Rock Ottawa team for helping me in this work and supporting me through this often overwhelming and rewarding community work. I'm so grateful to you all. Thank you once again for this award, and I look forward to continuing to grow and create an equitable arts community in Ottawa with you all. Take care.
Congratulations, Amanda, and a big congratulations to our finalists as well. We have two big announcements to come, so thank you for staying with us today as we near the end of our presentation.
The Peter Honeywell Mid-Career Artist Award, which was renamed in 2019 to honor the legacy of my co-host's predecessor, was established to recognize and encourage the achievement of Ottawa artists of all disciplines who have been involved beyond the emerging artist stage in their career to become recognized as professional working artists contributing to the community.
Oui. Le prix Peter Honeywell pour les artistes à mi-carrière a été renommé en 2019 pour honorer l'héritage de mon prédécesseur. Ce prix reconnaît et encourage les réalisations des artistes d'Ottawa de toutes disciplines qui ont dépassé le stade de l'émergence pour devenir des artistes professionnels reconnus qui contribuent à la communauté. This award has been supported by two companies who, in my opinion, set a standard for the importance of supporting their arts community. They are GGFL, Chartered Professional Accountants, and Mann Lawyers, LLP.
Similar to the Emerging Artist Award, the recipients will receive a $5,000 reward, and the two finalists will receive $1,000. To hear more about the value of supporting the council, let's hear from Heather Austin-Skerritt from Mann Lawyers and Margaret Sutter from GGFL.
Good afternoon. I'm Margot Sutter, the Chief Innovation and Operating Officer at GGFL Chartered Professional Accountants.
Hello, I'm Heather Austin-Skerritt, the co-managing partner at Mann Lawyers. Together, we are delighted to be sponsoring this year's Peter Honeywell Mid-Career Artist Award.
At GGFL, we understand the importance of supporting people as they move forward in their careers. Every day, we are privileged to advise and help Ottawa's entrepreneurs who work tirelessly day in and day out to turn their vision into a long-lasting and successful business.
Mann Lawyers is a community law firm in Wellington West with an office in beautiful Perth, Ontario as well. And we have been providing a broad range of legal services and representation to a diverse clientele over the past 25 years.
2021 marks GGFL's 75th year serving the Ottawa community. Definitely mid-career for us. This is the 11th year that we've partnered with Mann Lawyers to sponsor this award.
Together, we share a deep commitment to contributing back to our community in many ways. Our support of the arts, and this award in particular, reinforces the critical contribution we believe the arts play in building a vibrant and diverse Ottawa.
And as these difficult COVID times continue, the arts, more than ever, can provide every one of us with joy, inspiration, and opportunity to reflect and connect in a way that only the arts can provide.
Picasso once said, "Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up."
Great quote. Together, we are delighted to sponsor this mid-career award, supporting those who are dedicating their lives to their art.
Thank you to the Ottawa Arts Council for raising the profile for all the incredible artists in each category.
Thank you, Heather and Margot, for sharing why it matters to you and both of your organizations to support these wonderful artists through our Arts Awards program. And now the finalists.
Lucas Hanneman has been described by one sound engineer as the greatest guitars I've ever heard. Think Eric Clapton in his youth and at his best, and you'll understand this statement. Roy Trainbridge from FATEA magazine UK wrote, simple blues riffs or driving soaring guitar solos are accomplished with equal skill. Since that review in December 2016, Lucas has acquired a 2020 Sapphire Video Award, a 2019 Top 5 album on the Canadian Roots Music Report, and a 2018 nomination for the Best New Act at the Maple Blues Awards. Hanneman has released 4 full-length albums to date and is currently working on 3 more.
Our next finalist is Claudia Salguero. Canadian-Colombian, Claudia Salguero is an Ottawa community-engaged artist, award-winning digital artist, and Latin jazz folk singer. Claudia a créé plus de 35 murales et mené un large éventail de projets artistiques et culturels locaux à Ottawa pour des groupes d'âge et d'origine ethnoculturelle variés, favorisant l'intégration de la conscience de soi. She is a professional photographer and a digital artist. Since 2006, she is an international Corel Painter Elite Master. She is also a mask artist and a board member of Arts Network Ottawa.
Guillermo Trejo is the 3rd finalist for this award, a Mexican-Canadian artist based in Ottawa. He completed his BFA at the National School of Painting, Sculpture, and Etching in Mexico City with a specialization in printmaking before moving to Canada in 2007. The experience of immigration reshaped Trejo's work. Since moving to Ottawa, he has earned an MFA from the University of Ottawa and has been an active member of the artistic community. He is a well-known professor at the Ottawa School of Art and board of director of the Ottawa Art Gallery and has worked as a consultant at the National Gallery of Canada.
And now it is time to announce the recipient of the Peter Honeywell Mid-Career Artist Award. Heather, would you like to do the honors?
Thank you, Margot. Seamless. Go figure. The winner is Claudia Salguero. On behalf of everyone at GGFL and Man Lawyers, congratulations to Claudia and to all the nominees.
Thank you, Ottawa Arts Council. I feel honored and blessed and so proud as an immigrant Colombian woman receiving this recognition that I think is not just to my work and my artistic development during the last 20 years of my life here in Ottawa, but also to the community engaged art as a discipline that to me is a beautiful tool to grow as a society, to get together, to interact, to embrace our differences instead of being afraid of them. I want to thank all the institutions and schools and community partners who have trusted me, and also to all the community members and students and people from all ages and genders and backgrounds who have followed my lead in the creation of all this meaningful and colorful community art that we have created together. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to our finalists and to Claudia, this year's Mid-Career Arts Award recipient. We have one final recipient to announce, so let's get to it. Victor Tolgesy was a Hungarian-born Canadian sculptor who immigrated to Canada in the early 1950s. In 1987, the Ottawa Arts Council partnered with the City of Ottawa to establish an award in his name that recognizes the accomplishments of Ottawa residents who have contributed substantially in enriching the cultural life in the city. The recipient receives a bronze cast of Victor Tolgesy 1963 sculpture entitled Seed and Flower and a $5,000 prize.
En 1987, le Conseil des arts d'Ottawa s'est associé à la ville d'Ottawa pour créer le prix Victor Tolgesy, qui reconnaît des réalisations des résidents d'Ottawa qui ont contribué de manière substantielle à l'enrichissement et à la vie culturelle de la ville. Antoine, you know that person who never says no, who always has time, who constantly makes room in their lives to share, inspire, and empower. The person who ensures every voice is heard and every perspective is valued. The person who leads quietly with no fanfare, who prefers to be behind the scenes and who always puts others out front before themselves. That's how nominator Erin Benjamin, president and CEO of the Canadian Live Music Association, describes our laureate. She writes, "Without him, the Ottawa music industry as we know it today simply wouldn't exist."
Entertainment lawyer Byron Pascoe, who also supports this application, writes, "More than any example of what he has done is his willingness to do whatever it takes to contribute to the greater good of our community through the lens of culture. It's that leadership by example as opposed to any one accomplishment, although there are many, which is the reason to consider him for this accolade. To encourage others to become more familiar with this kind of dedication, because that trait can be emulated and one will need as we rebuild."
Coordonnateur de programme et professeur d'affaires musicales dans le cadre du programme de diplôme en art de l'industrie musicale du Collège algonquin, notre lauréat a travaillé comme directeur des opérations pour Hummingbird Music, supervisant les activités de son école de musique privée qui accueillait près de 800 étudiants. If you haven't already guessed, we are proud to announce that the 2021 recipient of the Victor Tolgesy Award is Colin Mills.
Thank you to the Ottawa Arts Council, as I am honored to be the recipient of the Victor Tolgesy Arts Award this year. I grew up in a very art-supportive family, and music was always around. From my first band playing the Hopewell Avenue Public School gym when I was 12 years old to watching my Algonquin College students now tour around the world and win Juno Awards, I feel so lucky to have been immersed in such a creative city for so long. I want to thank all of my colleagues at Algonquin College and the School of Media for their dedication in providing a place where students can follow their passion and thrive in the arts, and the numerous professors in the Music Industry Arts program for guiding our students while always encouraging creativity. I would like to thank the staff and board of the Ottawa Music Industry Coalition for spending so many thankless hours working so hard to turn Ottawa into that music city we all know is possible. A special thank you to the City of Ottawa and Mayor Watson for the phenomenal support of Ottawa's music industry over the years. Finally, a big thank you to my family, my wife Tara, and for those who nominated me for this award for your continuous support. I would like to dedicate this award to my current and former music industry arts students for keeping me inspired. I share this with all of you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Colin. Your leadership, determination, and commitment to our local music community are unparalleled. Your investment in our community's growth and its relevance embodies all the qualities of a Victor Tolgesy Award recipient, and we thank you for all that you have done to support our community today and into the future. That concludes our presentation this afternoon. Thank you, Antoine, for sharing co-host duties with me.
Thank you, it's been a pleasure.
On behalf of the council staff and our board of directors, congratulations to all the Arts Awards finalists and recipients. Nous remercions tout particulièrement des commanditaires de prix, soit Kelly Santini, GGFL Chartered Professional Accountants, Man Lawyers, the Ottawa chapter of CABL, SPOW Center, Ottawa Art Gallery, the City of Ottawa, Artist and Artisan Study Group, et le Centre de Production Démon. Merci. And finally, thank you for joining us today. We could all use a little good news these days, And we hope that celebrating the achievements of our emerging, mid-career and established Ottawa artists has put a spring in your step and a sense of positivity about our future. Thank you. Merci.